Welcome back to Blockchain Pill. My name is Alex, and today we'll see what's been going on in the ICP ecosystem the previous week. And I think we can all agree that DeFi is the backbone of every successful crypto ecosystem. We can see the giants like Ethereum and Solana, they have such big ecosystems because DeFi is going super well, and there are a lot of projects that decide to build on Solana or on Ethereum because there is a lot of money to be made and then a lot of profits to be made. And although ICP has vastly superior technology, everything is faster, cheaper, and more user-friendly, the DeFi ecosystem has not started and is not currently where we would want it to be. And because there is not a lot of DeFi going on the Internet Computer Protocol, those who choose to build on ICP, they cannot do it sustainably because there are not enough investors to allow them to have a profitable project or business. And that has been a problem for the past 2 years, maybe 3 years since ICP has begun. But I think that we are headed into a more DeFi-friendly period on the Internet Computer Protocol. Let's have a look at the leading decentralized exchange on the Internet Computer Protocol, that is ICP Swap. Until recently, this is how the swap interface was looking. It's very basic. You don't have any info about the token that you want to swap into. You just have the swap here. But I recently saw this massive UX overhaul, and it went from looking like this to looking like this in the pro mode. We can see here on the top, we have a list of hot tokens. We have X here, we have Wumbo, we have Tagger, all of them projects that we have covered in the past here on the show. You can now see them here on the list at the top. The cool thing is not only can you see the tokens here and you get to see the graph, you can also get to see stats about the token themselves to be able to make a more educated decision when you want to trade or buy into the tokens that you want. I think this is a great first step towards a thriving DeFi ecosystem on the Internet Computer Protocol, and there are many projects who are actively building the ICP DeFi ecosystem, and I had one project in particular that I invited on the show and we did a podcast together. The name of the project is DFinance. I had Bruno Calabretta, the Indonesian ICP hub leader, and none other than Aaron Bremser, a very well-known ICP influencer. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss the podcast when it comes out. Let's have a look at what Dfinity has been up to last week. ICP's latest milestone, Cyclotron, was successfully completed last week, enabling on-chain inference for AI models, including face recognition. And we saw the Dominic Williams demo of a face recognizing AI that was hosted 100% on-chain, and there's no other blockchain right now which allow AI models to exist on-chain, and we're one step closer to having full large language models being hosted on-chain on the Internet Computer Protocol, which is years ahead of any competition. Here's a cool thing about the Cyclotron milestone. It increased the computing power of ICP by an order of magnitude, making it the only blockchain that has working examples of smart contracts performing face recognition fully on chain, along with other use cases such as image classification and running GPT-2. It's building until the whole crypto world will realize that, listen, ICP is the real deal. I think that ICP currently is extremely mispriced. And when people realize that, hey, you know what, we actually need to be able to host stuff on-chain, they will realize that ICP is the only blockchain that allows you to be able to host everything on-chain. And that is when the ICP price will go crazy, will skyrocket, and there will be no stopping. People that will be taking profits on the pumps will be left behind, unfortunately, and that's going to be a lot of people. We have another cool announcement from Dfinity. Copper, a leading institutional digital asset custodian, has integrated support for CKBTC, the Bitcoin digital twin that lives on the Internet Computer Protocol. Copper supporting Internet Computer ICRC token standard is a major win for the ecosystem participants such as market makers, traders, and crypto funds. This will increase liquidity, accessibility, and institutional adoption, benefiting all projects building tokenized business models on the Internet Computer Protocol. On July 19, Copper launched support for ChainKey Bitcoin, a Bitcoin token facilitating bridgeless transfers between the Internet Computer Protocol and Bitcoin networks. We're starting to see partnerships that are going to shape the future of the Internet Computer Protocol, and that is how progress happens. It's, slowly, and then all of a sudden. As I mentioned last week as well, the Dfinity team will be present at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville, and if you're there, make sure you drop by for the Chain Fusion Day where you can meet the Dfinity team and talk to them and also meet other ecosystem members. The ICP Hubs network announced another another huge town hall after their last successful one, which I believe reached over 1.5 million people. And now they're preparing for the second one. Get ready for the biggest town hall space yet, the ICP Hub's Global Town Hall. Over 30 ICP hubs are gearing up to bring you topics ranging from chain fusion, gaming, multi-chain, DeFi, real-world assets, VCs, and more. Mark your calendars for this Friday, July 25th is when it's gonna happen. And you basically have all the hubs from all around the world, over 30 hubs that are gonna collaborate for this massive event that's gonna happen, the second town hall of the ICP Hubs network. It's gonna be exciting to see. And there's going to be a lot of speakers and a lot of projects taking part in what looks to be like a 24-hour spaces. Only a couple of months ago, during ICP's 3rd anniversary in Zurich, Dominic Williams announced that we are going to have CKUSDC on the Internet Computer Protocol. And now only a few months later, it looks like we are going to have CKUSDT as well. So another stablecoin on the Internet Computer Protocol. This is the proposal. It has close to 2 days remaining, but it looks like it will pass. Catalyze, a new Web3 social hub with community building at its heart, built on the Internet Computer Protocol, launches on July 22nd. The Catalyze team was in Zurich on July 22nd during the launch, and one of the main speakers during the Catalyze launch event was Dominic Williams himself. And this is a photo with Dominic Williams and the Catalyze team. So let's have a look at the Catalyze dApp and see how it works. We covered like an alpha or a beta version in the past. This is how the dApp looks like. And what I really love about Catalyze is that you can import your server, for example, from apps like Discord. You can take your Discord and directly integrated into Catalyze, where you have a bunch of Web3 specific features like, being able to airdrop people, being able to send tokens to your community, rewarding them for being a part of your community. So we see a bunch of communities here that you may recognize. There is Windoge here, the Clown token is here, IC Ghost is there, OpenFPL. There are a bunch of communities already there, which is super cool to see. Congratulations to Catalyze for a successful launch. I'm looking forward to have you guys on the show to maybe discuss how Catalyze is solving the problems that we currently have in Web3 and to learn more about what you guys are doing. And finally, we have some updates from Water Neuron. Liquidity has been improved drastically, and the team announced that you can now swap around $1,000 with 0.5% slippage, meaning that people can now trade in and out of their Water Neuron tokens, which is great. You can swap 100 ICP for about 5,000 Water Neuron tokens. You want to be able to trade in and out of your ICP tokens, because if there is no liquidity, unfortunately, people are not able to buy into them. Let's have a look at the ICP price. We are doing pretty well. We're currently sitting at just over $10. If nothing bad happens, I think that the ICP price is finally ready to take off and leave this range where we have been for the past 7 months already in 2024. So that's about it for last week. It's been an exciting week inside the ICP ecosystem. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.